review, it's about a year after the fact that this phone came out, and it is the ZTE Majesty. And this phone, when it first came out, was a $200 phone. It was sold by Straight Talk, and frankly, the specs did not justify the price point. It had a half a gig of RAM, so it was a low RAM device, and it was dual core. Now, surprisingly, this thing also ran on, if I remember right, it was ice cream sandwich with, and why that was amazing is that it got upgraded to Jelly Bean, but never to Kit Kat. It uses I can't even pronounce that, Qualcomm Snapdragon 200. The 200 series was replaced. I mean, not actually like literally replaced, but it's no longer recommended for any device, and they've gone on to the 400 series, which is quad core, actually 4 physical cores. And this device actually is technically because a one core device, because I don't see if you can see this, but one of the CPUs was actually locked by Straight Talk. So it literally does not even get the performance it's supposed to out of it. Now, I think you can see that, which says stopped. It's actually been locked. The CPU does not work at all on the second core. I don't know if it actually was gone or if it's been physically altered or what, but the actual phone is only a single core phone. Now, on devices, it was manufactured by, as I said, ZTE. It uses it's pretty standard, except notice that it only has a half a gig of RAM and that it doesn't have any internal memory whatsoever. The phone was $200, and nowadays it's literally the specs on a entry level $99 phone is in it's several orders of magnitude better. The phone I'm using now is called an LG Sunset. It's also for Straight Talk, and it actually is a very decent phone. Uses Lollipop, uses a 410 as its processor. It's actually pretty similar to a Moto E in specs. Which is its main competitor. It uses it is LTE. It's infinitely better, and it only costs half the price. And and people's like, well, this is an older design. It was going to cost more, but there's no excuse for this thing to basically be considered a mid-range device by price, but only get entry level. I mean, this thing wasn't even worth $200. It's not when it came out, let alone today. You can get these on the website for about $20 now. And that's just pitiful. As I said, this phone does not hold up. If I had to recommend this phone to anyone today, I would have to tell them that you don't download anything with this phone. Just use this phone as a straight phone. Act like it's a feature phone. Because as a smartphone, it fails.